Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different and also I'm very excited for it. So for like past couple of weeks I've been seeing ads and posts about this website, like it's an online bookstore. It's called kitabe.com, and I was just checking them out because I was seeing posts about them, and then I saw that they have this concept of mystery boxes. Like you can purchase books and all from them, standalones, but they also have mystery boxes, and I was like really interested because I haven't really done a book box ever, but I thought this was like pretty cool, so I looked more about it, and yeah, so that's what we are doing today. So I ordered one box for myself and I have it with me over here. So obviously I'm going to unbox the box with you in this video, but I'm also going to give you all the details about my experience with the website, and all the details, how you can order it, what are the variations that you can have for yourself and all those things. So I'll begin by discussing them, but if you're only interested in looking at the unboxing and see what books I received, then I'll mention the timestamp over here and you can head to that. And if you're interested in knowing about all the other details, then keep on watching. Okay, so I have all my details over here so that I don't forget to mention anything. First of all, they come in three sizes: small, medium and large. The small one has 10 books. The medium one you get 18 books, and if you get buy the large one you get 35 books. The small one is for 999 rupees, medium for 1499 and large for 2499. I went for the small one because obviously I was purchasing from them for the very first time, so I thought it's better to begin with the small one. Now when you are purchasing, you get options while purchasing the box about what kind of books do you want. So from what I remember, they had given options like mixed fiction, romance, adult, children books, crime and thriller, and yeah, so I was like mixed fiction is the best option and I'll get a range of books. So yeah, I went for mixed fiction, but you can choose any of those categories. Also, one thing that I found really interesting is that you can add any additional comment, like like let's say you have a particular book and you don't want them to include it, you can leave the comment there and they'll make sure to not do it. So like I have so many books and I told them that I have so many books, and can you please take a look at my YouTube channel or my Instagram and just at least get an idea about the kind of books I have. And they were actually so nice. They coordinated with me over WhatsApp, and they told me to send them the picture of all the books. So I clicked some pictures of my shelf and sent them. Now I haven't really opened the box yet, but I really hope that they took care of it and I do not get a book that I already have. So we'll see about that. But they were good, they were coordinating really well. Overall, their website is very clear with everything, and it's very easy to access. You won't be confused about anything. They have mentioned everything out there, and yeah, it's just very user friendly, and they are very concerned about their customers. That's the feeling I got by using their website for the first time. Another thing is that I just realized, I was just checking their website out again when I received the box, and I just realized that the assortment of books in the box are going to be like a mixture of used books and also new books. So I didn't read it clearly that they are going to be used books, but that's really mentioned on their website. But they say that they do a quality check before including those books and they are going to be in good condition. So we'll also see if that's a right claim. So that was all the information I think I could give you about their website. All in all, my experience with them was nice, and I placed the order a day before yesterday and I received the box today, so a thumbs up for that. Now let's finally open our box. So this is what the box looks like, and we are finally going to unpack this and see what's inside. So before I bring everything out, let me give you a little peek about of how it looks like, and yeah, that's that. Okay, so first up we have this card from kitabe.com. which says, "Welcome aboard, hello, welcome to the Kitabi family, dear reader. We are so glad you chose the mystery box as we love curating this surprise for you. Here's to seeing you more often." So that's nice. Then we have 4 bookmarks. Now for bookmarks, they had an option. You can choose any 4 bookmarks like from their collection. They had like 2 sets to choose from, but I was really confused, so I left it to them to put any bookmarks they want. So first is this, which is like, if you're a Harry Potter fan, I bet you know what this is. It's a Patronus. And then we have Donut, you know how amazing you are. That's so cute. Yeah, I really like this. Then another one, we have The Boy Who Lived, again Harry Potter. I'm really glad that these are things that I know about, because sometimes I see in boxes you get stuff from books and everything that you do not know what are the references. Like in this one, I don't know what is this. I'm really not sure what this is, but it's a cool design. So I'm actually glad about all of these because I really wanted some new bookmarks. I was just very bored from the bookmarks that Amazon sends with their books. They are just not cool to look at. So we are finally getting into what books they sent. I am so excited for this part. One thing that I want to see is that if they made sure that they do not send me the books that I already have. And another thing that I want to see is that they say they do a quality check on their books even if they are used. And I want to see how right they are about their claims. So let's get into it. So book number 1 is by Robert Fabry, which is Arminius, The Limits of Empire, and it looks like a fantasy fiction. Okay, it says historical fiction, and I don't have it, so that's a good thing. And as for the condition of the book, it's also pretty nice. I think it's a new one. Like, I can't really tell if it's new or it's used, so I think that's a good thing. Okay, so the second book is Mansfield Park by Jane Austen. Ever since I read Pride and Prejudice, I have been so obsessed by Jane Austen that I've wanted to read some other book by her, and so I'm really, really happy to receive this one. And this again looks in a fine condition to me. It just has like a little spot over here, which is absolutely fine with me. The pages are all, they look like new, and it has this look of like an old vintage book. You know what I'm saying, like a small classic. I really like this look in the books, if you know what I mean, and that's why I'm just very happy with this book. So for the third book, we have Dragonfly Falling by Adrian Tchaikovsky. I'm not really sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but there's a problem with this book. It says Shadow of the Apt Book 2. Book 2 means it's part of a series or a trilogy, and it would be a real problem if they did not send me like all the other books of the series, which I do not think they have. And that would be really disappointing because then book 2 makes no sense. If they had sent me the first book, I think that would have made sense, but we'll make do with it. If you're going for a mystery box, you are in for surprises. And the paper quality, like the pages and everything, they're like really good. They look like new to me, so pretty happy with the quality. Next up, we have The Duchess by Amanda Foreman, which also says now a major film. And I don't know if it's like a historical fiction or just fiction. I'm not really sure, but looks interesting. It looks like a historical fiction to me, and always in for some history. Next up, we have The Tea Planter's Wife by Dina, and there's a sticker on her surname. Okay, it's Dina Jeffries. The Tea Planter's Wife by Dina Jeffries. The cover is like really cute. It reminds me of Japanese books, and maybe it's set in Japan. That's what I'm guessing. Like the lady in the background, it looks Japanese to me. Maybe not. It's from Penguin, so I am expecting this to be a good book. Next up, we have The Accidental Husband by Jane Green. For some reason, I'm expecting this to be like a hilarious book. It might also be totally opposite because the cover kind of suggests some sadness in the plot. This lady doesn't look happy to me, so I might be absolutely wrong. and I might be bawling my eyes out by the time I finish reading this book. But I have this feeling that it's going to be hilarious. And it's again by Penguin, and the condition of the book is absolutely perfect. And I can't really tell if it's new or old. And yeah, I just find this title really interesting. The next book is by Katie Flynn, An Orphan's Christmas. And it says, in wartime, even the best of friends can be torn apart. This is reminding me of two books. Reminds me of any book by Dickens, the vibe. If you've read Dickens, I think you know what I'm talking about. But it also reminds me of The Book Thief, from what it says, that in wartime even the best of friends can be torn apart, because that was set in the Holocaust and then all those things. This sure seems to have a lot of sadness in store for us. Looks like an emotional book. But yeah, as for the condition, again pretty good. The cover is fine and so are the pages inside. Next up we have Sam Burns' The Chosen One. This one is like, up until now all the books were in a fine condition. This is not as good as them. There's no major problem, just a little tearing from over here. And yeah, it just looks old, but the pages again are fine, so we can make do with it. Next we have a book by James Patterson, which is called Murder House. Ooh, this seems very intriguing. The title obviously suggests to me that it's a murder mystery, but let's not make straight assumptions. It might be something else. But if it's a murder mystery, this is like the perfect time for me to receive this book, because lately I've been watching a lot of crime documentaries and everything on Netflix. So I am very interested to read this one. And for the last book, we have the thickest book out of all these, which says Elizabeth I, a novel by Margaret George. I think it's a historical fiction, and maybe it's about Queen Elizabeth. That's what I'm assuming from the title and the cover. Again, in a very good condition. Looks like new. The paper, like, it doesn't seem it's been read even once. So very happy with the condition. So these were all the 10 books that I received. I am actually pretty happy with everything that I received. One thing that's a big relief to me is that they made sure I'm not receiving a book that I already have, because I hate having two copies of the same book. I already own some of those books, so that's good that they made sure I'm not receiving any of those books. And yeah, as far as the quality is concerned, as I said, I didn't know that I'm getting used books, but now that I do, I was not expecting them to look like new, but they are actually really good quality. And even if there were, a little bit issues, as I shared with you, with the covers, like one was a little tearing a little bit from the side, and there were like a little bit spots on a couple of others, but that's fine with me as long as the pages inside the book are of absolute perfect quality. And from what I've seen right now, by flipping through the pages, they look completely fine. There are no markings, the pages are not torn in anything. Now let's see, and let's hope that the pages are also not missing from the books. So that was all for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If there are any other book subscription boxes, book boxes that you want me to review, please let me know in the comment section below, because I really want to try more book boxes now. And if you want me to try, a large box from Kitabe, I'll do that also. And yeah, make sure you leave your suggestions in the comment section below. If you like this one, please do not forget to hit the thumbs up button. It really matters a lot to me. And also hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. I'm really trying to make it to 1000 pretty soon. It would be great if you could help me reach there. I will see you in my next video. Bye.